Yeah, after the absolute stress of getting here, changing cars, getting Ben's whole family to help us, having yesterday with amazing weather and the car performing so well, and now this morning being so like it's one of those weekends where everything's going so I don't know if I can speak too soon, touch wood, but this is what it's about. When it works, everything works, everyone's having a great time, it's not raining constantly. Ireland, I'm coming back every year, it's got to happen. Like, I know the ferry's a bit of a thing for everyone, but it's worth it 100%. Like, Mondello's where it's at, it's so chill. I'm going to get back out there. I'm going to try and find my mum, but I'm going to get back out there. I've just gone out on the reverse of, I think it's called the National, that goes under the bridge, with the Novas for the first time, Nova Super Sports. I cannot describe what it's like going from like budgets to these things. The hook and the grip is amazing, the smoke is cool, and we've just come back in after 6 super hot laps, not even letting them cool, 3rd gear, 4th gear entries, and they are completely even wear, and like honestly looks like they've barely been scrubbed in. Amazing. I think they're going to last literally all day compared to the budgets that I went through, like absolute hotcakes yesterday. Car still feels amazing. I still have this weird wobble when I harsh brake or throw it in a bit too hard. It just likes to do a bit of that, but we think that is front wheel bearings, so it's nothing too serious. Dave from Garage 21 said, I think we just need to tighten up the last few bits and it'll stop that weird wobble, but it doesn't, you can drive past it, it's okay. I'm now waiting to get my front bumper back because I literally sent it straight into the gravel trap, so I would like to put my car back in one piece, but I can, yeah, the car's great, the tyres feel great. Super surprised I was managed to drive with that much grip difference straight away, but it's going really well. Fucking train there. I think. A little bit slow for him. Literally, it's been a whirlwind of a weekend. Obviously, as I said earlier in the vlogs, like, it was mad adversity trying to get here with the car breaking down, and then literally relying on every single person in our group to try and help us get there. Dave has honestly made this car probably the best it's ever felt, because over the years of crashing it and making everything loose, he's just fixed it all up to the point where it just feels like a new car. Right. We got to Garage 21 and Dave really obviously talked us through what he did. Lent us some wheels because I literally, on the way up, I realised I hadn't got my tyres, my wheels. I mean, you're going to a drift weekend in a different country and you don't remember your wheels and tyres. That's a new one for me. I mean, I'm forgetful, but wow. Holy shit. The Gripped Up boys, Ben, good friend, luckily we broke down right near his family home. He lent us his Volvo. I suppose it isn't the most ideal tow car, but wow, it did the job. It didn't falter at all, and yeah, it's slow and you'll get pulled over in a heartbeat if they saw you, but it got us there. We got to the briefing just as the briefing had started. So I managed to literally hop out of the Volvo, get up to the briefing room, get my band just in time, because actually you're not allowed to drift if you hadn't had the briefing and got your band. So everything about the weekend getting here has been to the wire. I mean, you could not have written it, to be honest. Even though it's honestly, I mean, to be honest, it was impossible for 9 hours of this trip getting here, but you just got to keep pushing, to be fair. Like, not to get too deep on it, but starting the brand this year, obviously we're not even a year old, it feels like it's the same pattern of, my God, this is difficult, and then you come away from it being successful and everyone liking what we're doing. It just pushes you further. And then just the first weekend this year whilst running the brand and getting to enjoy what we're about whilst still getting the message across, and it's all just working together really well. It's melding really nicely. So yeah, that's a well, it's not yet. We've still got some. I'm sure there's going to be some random shit happening. Behind the scenes. Nice. Such a good track. That first corner is absolute classic. Amazing.